So now you can decide for yourself which operating system do you want to run.
Today I'm going to show you how to dual boot Tiny11 and FydeOS. What is Tiny11? Tiny11 is the same Windows 11 but the modified version, and you can install it on any laptop or computer. Also, it is lightweight and you can bypass Microsoft account. It is very convenient. And FydeOS is the Chinese version of Chrome OS Flex. Don't mention me wrong, they don't have the same developers, but FydeOS looks quite similar to Chrome OS Flex, and it has Google Play Store, and that's why this operating system is very popular on the internet. Yep, you can run Android games, connect your gamepad and literally run games without emulator on FydeOS. Definitely this is very convenient and cool because there is a lot of exclusive games that only available on Android. So before we start, I want to mention one important thing. Your laptop or computer must support UEFI. That's mean if you have a legacy, this will not work for you. So UEFI, it's very important because FydeOS support only UEFI. Next, FydeOS has a free trial, but then you need to pay $12 per year. So that's mean you can install FydeOS, use it about 3 or 4 months, and then you will be forced to pay $12 per year. So definitely it all depends on you. And also, to repeat the whole process, I recommend to have a flash drive that at least has 8 GB of storage. I think it will be more than enough. So let's get started. So guys, we are in the Windows. As you can see, I'm using Windows 10, and definitely I recommend to have at least Windows 10 to repeat all the process. For the beginning, we need to open our browser. In my case, I will use Google Chrome browser. Click on it. Then we need to type next Tiny11 download and press enter. Now you need to scroll down a little bit until you will see Tiny11 anti-dev free download. So you need to click on this link. Link will be in the video description. Click on it. So fellas, from this website we can download Tiny11 22H2 version, Tiny11 based on Windows 11 Pro, and you need to find ISO image. Here you may see that it has 4 files. Click on it. In short, you may see 4 files: 22H2 beta 1, 22H2 beta 2 no system requirements, 22H2 beta 2, and 22H2 R1. I do not recommend to install and download 22H2 R1 if you have a laptop or computer, because this version make for ARM processor. In short, they are mobile processors like tablets, smartphones, etc. So if you have a laptop or computer, I recommend to download one of these files. So beta 1, actually this is the first beta version which was available on the Tiny11 website, the first ISO file. Then they released beta 2, no system requirements, and just beta 2. But I noticed that the beta 1 has the smallest size. In my case, I will download 22H2 beta 2. Click on it. And now you just need to wait until Tiny11 will be downloaded on your laptop or computer. Actually, I already downloaded and I can cancel this operation. And now we need to download Rufus program. Here you need to type next Rufus download and press enter. On this page you may see Rufus create a bootable USB drive the easy way, and you need to find downloads. Click on it. From this page you can download Rufus program. In my case, I will download 21 version. This is the stable portable version, which means it will run like portable application. Click on it and it will automatically download on your laptop or computer. Now we can close this window. Then I will go to the downloads folder. My friends, now you need to do very important step. You need to insert your USB stick into the laptop. I successfully installed my USB stick into the laptop. Now we can run Rufus program. Click on it. Do you want to allow Rufus to check for application updates online? I will select no. So folks, here you may see your USB drive. You need to click on it and select your USB drive. Definitely this is my USB stick. It has 32 gigabytes of storage. Then, a very important moment, you need to select your ISO file, Tiny11 ISO file. You need to click here. In my case, I just need to go to the downloads folder and select Tiny11 B2, Beta 2. After that, I will select Open. Great, here you may see image option. You need to click here and be sure to select standard Windows installation. Here you need to select GPT, but by default you will see GPT and that's normal. And the most important moment, you need to click on Start. After you click Start, all data and all files will be deleted from your USB stick. So if you have some important files, photos, videos, etc., I recommend to save them before you want to click Start. Then you need to click Start. In this window, I recommend to check all of this option. Disable data collection, and this is a great option because Microsoft collect too much data. Then you may see remove requirements for 4 GB of RAM and security boot, also TPM 2.0. You have a lot of other convenient options. For example, create a local account, so that means you will not be forced to use Microsoft account. After you decide which option you want to check, you need to click OK. One more time warning that all data and all information will be deleted. And that's all. You just need to wait until Tiny11 will be installed on your USB drive. As you can see, I successfully installed Tiny11 on my USB stick. After this process, you can click here. And I recommend to safely remove your USB drive. For this, you need to click here, select this USB icon. And now you need to find your USB drive. Click on it. And now you can remove your USB drive. Now we need to shut down the power, and I will show you the next step what you need to do.
So guys, as you can see, this is my Lenovo ThinkPad laptop, and especially for this video I will install this HDD drive into the laptop because right now it has the SSD drive with my main operating system. Actually, all the processes are very simple, you just need to repeat after me. I successfully installed my HDD drive into the laptop, and now we can insert USB stick and enter the BIOS. I will insert it into my laptop. Now you need to enter the BIOS in your laptop or computer. You can check on the internet which key you need to press to enter the BIOS. Turn on the laptop and press F1 key. And we successfully enter the BIOS. Now you need to find boot option. So in my case, I need to go to the startup. Very important moment. If you have this option, you need to change it to UEFI only, because as I previously said, FydeOS works only in UEFI. So if you want to have dual boot operating system, Tiny11 and FydeOS, you need to select UEFI only. After that, you need to go to the boot option and you need to change priorities. We need to find our USB stick, this is SanDisk, and we need to move it up. So for this I will use F6 key. By the way, you can read information which key you need to press to move it up or down. Now I need to save the changes, press exit and restart the laptop. Now you may see Windows 11 logo, literally it is the same Tiny11 because Tiny11 is Windows 11 and you need to wait a few minutes. Now we can install Tiny11, you can select the language, click next. Agree with all the terms. One more time, click next. Also, very important moment, if you have a hard drive, you have some information, definitely I recommend to save it because all information will be deleted. You need to delete all partitions. After you deleted all partitions, you need to create a space for your operating system. Literally, I will type 83,000 megabytes. I will click apply. Okay. And voila, we have almost 81 GB of space. My friends, please pay attention. After you allocate space for Tiny11, you also will have other space which you want to use. But now I do not recommend to use it. Don't press New, don't allocate this space. In our case, just select the place where you want to install Tiny11 and click Next. Now you just need to wait until Tiny11 will be installed on our HDD drive. My friends, we are in the Tiny11. Now you need to select some simple options to get access to Tiny11. If you wish, you can connect to the internet and set up Tiny11. By the way, on my channel I have video where I'm showing you in detail how to set up Tiny11. But in this case I will select I don't have internet. The thing is, I didn't connect to the internet because I want to get fast access to Tiny11. Continue with limited setups. Now we can create a username. As you can see, we don't use Microsoft account. This is a local account. Click Next. I don't want to create a password. Okay, I recommend to uncheck all of these options. Accept. My friends, we are in the Tiny11 and now we need to do one very important step. You need to find this folder, click on it. Then you need to find this PC, click on the right mouse button, select Show More Options and select Manage. Okay, I will open it in full screen to make it more convenient. Then you need to find Disk Management, click on it. As you can see, here we have disk 0, this is our HDD drive, and now we need to select the space that we didn't allocate. In my case, I have 217 gigabytes of free space, so I will click on the right mouse button. Then I will create a new simple volume. Click Next. Click Next. Very important moment, you need to select this option. You don't need to give a letter to driver. You need to select this option and click Next. Click Next and finish. Hooray, phenomenal. Now we need to click one more time on the right mouse button, but this time you need to select Shrink Volume. Click on it. And here you can allocate space for FydeOS. For the example, I will allocate 100 gigabytes. Literally, it will be less than 100 gigabytes. I will type 100,000 megabytes. Then you need to click here on Shrink. And as you can see, I have less than 100 gigabytes. One more time, click on the right mouse button, select New Simple Volume. Click Next. Next. Select this option. Please follow the full instruction and pay attention. You need to select this option. Click Next, Next, and finish. Wait a few minutes. Voila! Now we can select the partition for FydeOS in the installation process, of course. We can close this window. And now I will install my SSD drive into the laptop because I have already downloaded Tiny11 and FydeOS on Windows 10. And I will show you the next step what you need to do. Literally, we're going to create a bootable USB drive with FydeOS.
So friends, and again we are in the Windows 10. One more time we need to open our browser. In my case I will use Google Chrome browser. And here you need to type next. FydeOS download and press enter. So here you may see FydeOS website. You need to click here download FydeOS, click on it. On this page you need to select FydeOS for PC and then you need to select FydeOS for generation of your processor. It all depends on you. In my case I will select the first option. Click here, then you can scroll down a little bit. Here you may see the version of FydeOS. Now I recommend to click here on this link, download. On this page you just need to click on download and FydeOS will automatically download on your laptop or computer. After you downloaded FydeOS ISO file on your computer, again you need to go to the FydeOS official website, scroll down a little bit and here you need to find installation guide. Link will be in the video description. FydeOS developers recommend to use balenaEtcher program to create a bootable USB drive. And that's mean we will download balenaEtcher program. Click on it. Okay, scroll down a little bit and select download Etcher. On this page, we can select which version of balenaEtcher we need. In my case, I use Windows, so I will select a Windows portable version. Click here, and now just wait until it downloads. And finally, we successfully downloaded balenaEtcher and FydeOS. Now you need to unzip FydeOS. You can click on the right mouse button, click here, and it will unzip the archive. We successfully unzipped the archive. Here you may see FydeOS ISO file. And now we need to insert USB stick into the laptop. As you can see on USB stick, I have Tiny11, but it doesn't matter because all information will be deleted. And now we need to run balenaEtcher portable. Click on it. We are in the balenaEtcher program. Here you may see our USB stick, USB SanDisk 3.2. That's okay, this is my USB drive. We need to click here to select our ISO file. Click on FydeOS and select FydeOS stable. Click open, and that's all. You just need to click flash. All information and all data will be deleted. One more time, I'm warning you. Click flash. Also, I want to mention one important thing. If you see that some windows appear in the installation process, please don't close any of them. Just wait until the installation process will end. And voila, we successfully installed FydeOS on our USB stick, and now we have a bootable USB drive. Now we can safely remove our USB stick. Click here, remove USB flash drive, and shut down the power.
And now I will insert this USB stick, and we need to enter the BIOS. Again and again we are in the BIOS. Here you may see UEFI only. Click on boot. I need to move my USB drive up in the first place. I will press F6 key. OK, and restart the laptop. So it will automatically select the first option and run it. So you don't need to press anything. Finally, we can install FydeOS. You can select the language that will suit you the best. Click OK, get started. And here you need to select Install FydeOS, because you will also have an option to try run FydeOS from your USB stick. But in this case, we need to click on Install FydeOS. Then you need to select Next. And very important, here you need to select Multi-boot installation and click Next. In this window, you need to click here, select FydeOS target partition. And now you need to select this partition which we previously allocate for FydeOS. As I previously said, it has less than 100 gigabytes. Then you will see select EFI partition, click here and select this option, one available option that you will have. The last thing that you need to do is to click here and select the first option you will see recommended. And click install. That's all. Voila, installation process begin, and of course you also need to wait. And that's all, installation complete. Shut down the power. Click here, and the moment we all are waiting for. We just need to turn on the laptop. And voila, now you can decide which operating system do you want to run, Tiny11 or FydeOS. So the thing is, if you repeat all the process first time, you will only see Windows 11, Tiny11 and FydeOS. You will not have this icon, so don't worry about that. Now you can select FydeOS or Windows. I will select FydeOS, and also I will show you how to activate Google Play Store for the first time. Press enter. Don't press any button. Again, we are in the FydeOS. Click OK. Get started. This time you need to connect to the internet. If you wish, you can read the license agreements and select accept and continued. Accept. Don't be afraid if you see this window, because we have an option to select a local account. Down here you see use local account. Click on it. Use local account. I will type user. And now you need to create a password. This is very important. So remember your password. Click next. Now you can select the DAM, the light DAM or the dark DAM. It all depends on you. I will select the light DAM. Click next. Uncheck this option and get started. My friends, we are in the FydeOS. If you use FydeOS first time, you may notice that it looks quite similar to Chrome OS Flex. But Chrome OS Flex doesn't have one important option. Yes, Chrome OS Flex doesn't have Google Play Store, but we can activate Google Play Store on FydeOS. And right now, I'm going to show you how to do this without any problem. First of all, you need to click here and you need to find this Android icon. Click on it. This is Android subsystem. Then you need to click here, agree with all the terms, third-party software, click on launch. On my old laptop since 2013, this process takes only 3 minutes. After that, you need to click here and find store. Click on it. I will open it in full screen. Then you need to select Made by FydeOS, and then you need to find GApps. Click on it. Now you need to add GApps to FydeOS. Click here, select Add App. The loading process begin. But that's not all. You need to click Open App. In this window, you need to check this option. Click Next. Select Install, and after that, click Next. One more time, click on Install. Okay. You need to wait until installing process will finish. Great. Now we need to restart the laptop. Click here. Select FydeOS. Press Enter. Now you need to enter the password that you previously created. And now please pay attention and don't panic. Do you see Google Play Store? I also don't see Google Play Store. I have quite old laptop and it needs some time to appear on our desktop, and as you can see, voila, we have Google Play Store. Click on the Play Store. My friends, as you can see, Google Play Store getting the latest updates, and I recommend to wait until it will get all updates, and then you can sign in to your Google account without any problem. This is my advice. I successfully signed to my Google account, and now we can install some game. I will install this popular game. As far I understand, this game available only on Android. Click install. I successfully installed Oddmar, and now I will connect my gamepad to the laptop. And for this I will use this special drive. So I insert my USB stick. I connect my gamepad. So now we can run the game and click play. So the thing is, if you have a gamepad and you want to play some exclusive Android games on your laptop or computer, Android exclusive games, you can install FydeOS like the second operating system on your hard drive, and you can decide which operating system do you want to use, FydeOS or Tiny11. So as you can see, everything works quite good, quite smoothly. Actually, I think this is quite good result for my old laptop since 2013. And now I'm going to show you that I can also run Tiny11 from the same computer, from the same hard drive. Click here and select Restart. But this time we will choose Tiny11, literally Windows 11. Press Enter. So fellas, we are in the Tiny11 and we can use feature of Windows 11 without any problem on unsupported computer. And also you can run FydeOS from the same hard drive, from the same computer. It all depends on you. So if you go to the folder and click on this PC, you will see only local disk C. One more time, we need to click on this PC, click on the right mouse button, then select Show More Options, and select Manage. Then click on Disk Management, open in full screen to make it more convenient, select the space which we allocate for Windows 11, click on the right mouse button, select Change Drive Letter, then click on Add, and you can decide which letter do you want to add. For example, I will select D, click OK, wait a few minutes. Now you can close this window, and as you can see, it appears without any problem. So now you can download some programs, files, install games, it all depends on you. And one more time, I will restart the laptop and show you that everything works correctly. I will select FydeOS, click Restart. My friends, I just figured out what the third icon was. it was the same Tiny11, the space that we allocate for Tiny11. So you just need to go to the disk management in Tiny11 and allocate space for Tiny11, and then the third icon will disappear. So I will select FydeOS just to show you that everything works correctly. Don't press any button. FydeOS runs without any problem on the same HDD drive and even with Google Play Store. So now you can decide for yourself which operating system do you want to run. Tiny11, the modified version of Windows 11, or FydeOS, Chinese version of Chrome OS Flex but with Google Play Store.
So guys, if this video was useful for you, please like it. And if you want to know how to run Tiny11, literally Windows 11 portable from your USB stick, I recommend to click here on this video.